I knew I was going to have to give you a free Arabic lesson here today. Well, don't tell me about Arabic language. You ask me about Arabic language in this forum. You ask me, you don't tell me, you ask.
Once again, beloved, I greet you and I welcome you to u.s.a Media. My name is Watcher Stephen, and you know for sure that on this show we present reasonable polemics against authentic historic Islam, and we create the awareness that indeed Jesus Christ descended purposely for man's redemption. Well, I'm actually going to react on a debate that went on between Muhammad Hijab and David Wood. You see, and this man is running commentary on the arrogant tactics of used by Muhammad Hijab. Okay, sometimes like people are blinded, okay, with stuff when they are watching or when they are watching live debates. If you don't take care, you will be acceding to stuff that people actually put forth. Okay, if you are not using a technical ear and technical eye seriously, if you do not mark people with iron fixed, you're not going to be able to ascertain what actually their arguments are about. You see, sometimes they appeal to force. Sometimes people appeal to popularity, and you see, they are all fallacious logically, okay, appealing to, that is argumentum ad hominem, argumentum ad populum, and all that. All these are fallacious logically and in writings and all that. If you discover anything like this, really mean you study with an open mind and a critical eye. Well, Mr. Muhammad Hijab actually employed these kind of tactics when debating David Wood. David Wood actually mentioned Surah Al-Hijab, ayah 56. That's Quran chapter 33, verse 56, where it's read, Inna Allah wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala nabi. You see, Inna Allah wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala nabi. So in the Arabic actually puts it forth as that Allah and his angels praise for the prophet. You see, so the question popped up: if Allah is indeed God, if Allah is indeed equivalent to Yahweh, the Bible speaks of, he need not to pray to anybody because God is the supreme being. He's the uncaused cause of all creation. He is the beginner of the beginning. Nothing began him. You see, he is infinite being, and thus he need not to be praying to anybody because he is all there is to be. He is who he is. That's why when he was sending Moses to Egypt, he told him, let the Egyptians know that I am sent you. I am who I am. You get that? So we're not going to talk much about this. Let's take a quick break and return to witness what this commentator actually says to be arrogant tactics employed by Muhammad Hijab, and therefore it's categorized under the logical fallacies. You're welcome back, beloved. May God richly bless you for waiting for us. Well, and before then, let me recommend Skin Code Cosmetics for you. Yes, I've always been telling you about what Skin Code Cosmetics does. If you're having some dark spots in your skin, if you have some rashes in your skin, if you have some pimples in your skin, if you have some stretch marks and all that, if you have anything epidemic, okay, in your skin, Skin Code Cosmetics has products that are actually going to help control all these stuffs, okay, away from your body. They're gonna eradicate all these stuffs away from your body, and you're going to be free. And seriously, your husband, your wife, and your colleagues are actually going to be jealous of your body, okay? And yes, if you want any product from Skin Code Cosmetics, make sure to contact them via the number that is emerging on your screen, and surely you're going to get delivery services approaching you wheresoever you are. Let's go to David Wood and Muhammad Hijab and this commentator.
I knew I was going to have to give you a free Arabic lesson here today.
So go the words of Muslim apologist Muhammad Hijab in his recent debate with David Wood. One of the interesting aspects of the debate is when Muhammad Hijab proceeded to chide David for making arguments against Islam that are allegedly based on an inaccurate understanding of Arabic words and phrases, even though David has had no formal education in Arabic. In one of his many intemperate outbursts, Hijab said the following.
Well, don't tell me about Arabic language. You ask me about Arabic language in this forum. You ask me, you don't tell me, you ask.
In addition to this, Muhammad Hijab claims that David's comments or arguments based on the Old Testament text are inaccurate vis-a-vis the support they give for the doctrine of the Trinity, because, once again, David has had no formal education in Hebrew.
Not only do you not know Arabic, but you don't know Hebrew, and you're making a big mistake by trying to interpret the biblical text in this way.
And yet, in spite of casting...
Well, beloved, you see, so I'm not going to run any huge commentary about this. You heard, you saw everything yourself. You see, that's exactly what most Muslims does. This debate, I don't know if you ever witnessed it. I've ever run a commentary on the debate over here, and we know for sure that Muhammad Hijab, when he was trying to disprove David Wood, he actually messed up. You get that? And Christian Prince has ever said something about this, and he said Muhammad Hijab had to lay down his career because he had to lay down his title, fancy he is an apologist for Muslims and all that, you see, because for you to say that Allah do not pray to, but rather he prays for, which of course that's exactly the statement David Wood did. You see, he said, Inna Allah wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala nabi. Indeed, Allah and the angels praise for the prophet. You get that? And I've ever watched this program of u.s.a. Dawa when he stated that if a God prays, then he is no God. You got, if a God prays, then he's no God. There are several instances in the Quran where we ascertain that Allah is inferior to Yahweh, the Bible speaks of. Okay, I can give you Quran chapter 90, verse number 1, 91, verse number 1, 92, verse number 1, 93, verse number 1. All these places in the Quran actually stipulate that Allah swears by something and someone higher than himself. You get that? God doesn't swear to anybody. In the Bible, if you read Genesis 22, verse number 16, you ascertain that Yahweh, the Bible speaks of, never swears by anything. He never swears by anybody because he is of himself. You get that? So he swears by his own character because there's no one superior to him. There cannot be any cosign if you really want to make any statement or something like that. He doesn't call or invite anybody into anything. You get that? So this actually is what serves as differences between, or disparities between Allah, the Quran speaks of, in Yahweh, the Bible speaks of. Yes, that's Muhammad Hijab for you, and that's David Wood for you, and that's the commentator for you. Well, drop a comment under the comment section there, and make sure to like the program, subscribe to the channel, and make sure to share the program to your loved ones. Greetings to everybody. Shall we meet up here once again? Bye-bye.